Commander Jax. I was wondering if I would see you again. You stopped taking Elix. You look different.
Have we met before?
Not personally, but every Alb knows of your achievements. Everyone heard of your crash. We were told you had been executed, but recently I heard rumors of someone who sounded like you. I began to suspect you were still alive.
Why aren't you with your unit?
It seems like we've shared similar fates. I've been cut loose from Zekor. I can't go back. I have to find a new way to fulfill my destiny.
Are you with the Separatists?
Psh, those idiots don't even know what they want. Overcome by they've abandoned the hybrid because of primitive fear, and with no idea. Weak. While I have had to leave Zekor, I believe in the hybrid. It is through his insight that we will survive. His powers will bring order to Zekor.
So why aren't you still a loyal soldier of Zekor?
So why aren't you still a loyal commander of Zekor?
Answer my question.
You answer mine.
Very well.
Speak, and I'll consider it.
I failed an important mission for the hybrid, so they attempted to execute me as the directive command. I was fortunate. I fell from a cliff and they presumed I was dead. I've been trying to recover my strength and get answers since.
Then your executioner also failed. They will have to execute him when they discover that.
There. That's my story. So now it's your turn. So tell me why.
I believe there are ways to make Albs stronger. That there are ways we can share minds to strengthen them.
The collective mind is part of the hybrid's strength.
Yes, but I did my own research into shared minds. I experienced what it is to be an Alb, but my efforts weren't appreciated. They rejected me. They drove me from Zekor. Now...
It sounds like you were a loyal...
Yes. Look, you're an exile, I'm an exile. Here we stand, the two of us, both superior to the Albs that serve the hybrid. You and I, we should be the ones to decide our fate.
So what is your plan?
The only thing that matters right now is taking the heads of the Albs who are hunted. Once I have them, then I can think of the future. I want them dead, and I want their heads.
Cut their heads off? That should scare others.
You can't scare Albs. No. If I get their heads, I can read their minds to learn how they plan to capture me. And I'm sure I can get you some useful tactical information when I do. Help me, and I will share my knowledge with you, provided you help me.
You really think you...
If you bring me their heads, find my pursuers and...
There's no way this can work.
You sound like the Albs in Zekor. Are you still under the hybrid's control, or can you think... The two of us are in the same position.
You fight for my cause, and...
Good. Then soon I can fill myself with their minds, and we will know their plan. You should tell me where to meet if we become separated.
I have a camp in some ruins west of Goliath.
Very well. I'll find it.
Follow me.
Very well. Be ready.
Hello, stranger. I have the best goods that you could ever need during your travels.
Then show me what you have.
Only the best for an adventurer like you.
Needs a key. Tell me about the owl.
They've sent the first, the second, also, and I... Such shield technology is wasted in Abessa. All that to hide refugees and rejects. That technology was invented by Alves, and it should have remained with the Alves.
This teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
If you want in, let's kill him and go in. If not, let's go somewhere where there's at least one less asshole.
Where can I get an entry ID?
You can't. We're full. We're short of supplies. So the decision has come down to close the gates. The full allocation of entry IDs has been given out, and we have instructions not to let anyone else in. Those outlaws have us stretched enough as it is. I'm not saying you're working with them, but until law and order is reestablished, we can't risk any more undesirables joining up with them. You'll have to wait till all this is over and done with. Say, there's a bunch of others who can't get in who've taken up residence in some houses near here. Why don't you join up with them?
Have there been any Alb attacks?
With Zakor on our northern border, there are always Alb troops coming through on their way, but they don't seem to be attacking us here for the moment.
But have you heard anything about Alexiters traveling through Abessa?
Yeah, I have now that you mention it. Alexiter Calyx was reported to have headed north with a few combat units and a troop of mechs.
Alexiter Cal.
A few days ago. They must be back at the Ice Palace in Zakor by now. What's with the interest in Alexiters? You go chasing them, you'll just find trouble. And I don't want them tracing that trouble back here.
I'm asking so I can avoid...
Don't treat me like a rookie. You sound like someone who wants a show. So let me give you a warning. That approach is gonna get you and anyone close...
Hey, they're all right?
We should cleanse the land of these ruins. The past is only a distraction.
They're always hitting on you here.
Those creatures need dealing with.
Welcome to the camp of the impure, where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
What do you want here?
We don't want anything here. We want to be in there, as the law says we can. As the law says we should. Those clerics are supposed to uphold the law, yet here we are. The gate's closed to them.
They must be planning something. No one would just sit here and wait without some sort of plan.
Well, we have expectations that our wish will be granted, if that's what you mean.
I want to get into the city.
Have you tried to get in yet?
Yes, I went to the gate.
And? You got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Why won't I be able...
All right. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Why would the
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid asshole. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back. Like I say, I can get you in. But I also need you. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
Deal.
Good. Right. You see, Wick has all the blank ID. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
People are afraid of that.
Get something to drink first.
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
You want to cross him? You're crazy.
Stop being an asshole.
I have to go.
Joliet.
Wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
Get your own pint.
You think it's a good idea? Upsetting the guard just after you've arrived?
Let me make a suggestion.
You being a newcomer want to owe me a favor, because I know people around here. I'm a member of the Hooded Crows, and you aren't.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
I'm watching you. Don't do something stupid. I'm watching you.
I spoke to Angram.
Oh, great, thank you. Someone who is prepared to do something. When will the deliveries come?
They won't. The men Angram sent to the valley are dead.
And is he going to send more? No, wait. Let me guess. We don't have warriors to spare chasing farmers. How does he expect me to get supplies if he can't? He's got a host of warriors he can assign.
Is Angram the only person you can ask?
He's in charge of the Ison clan, and the Ison clan are in charge of escorting my supplies. But you're right. Maybe it's time to speak to one. If the Ison clan won't help, one of the others will have. Would you speak to Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crow, or Cormag of the Hammer clan? I'll have to hope that one of them can understand why this is so...
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need. Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliad? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Careful. You know I could get you exiled for even asking about that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course, of course. I can offer you Alexit if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No, think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
Here. Do you think this was a palace or a breeding station?
Whatever it was in the old world, it's a nest for rats now.
But a strong one. Attacking it would be costly.
You should think about leaving.
You should leave, okay?
Who are the Berserk?
They're everyone you've seen. Do you want to believe that? We don't need from seed.
What do you think about the cleric?
What are we supposed to think? The clerics speak of and never forget. Elix Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuse.
How can you fight the...
Our magic is more than a match for their strength, belief, and mana will always overcome. It's persuading the weak-minded. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that this damned cleric must be found.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making...
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
That tech's gonna get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it. That tech's gonna get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it.
Just go and sleep on it.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just...
Laws should be guided.
It's time you had an education.
Why are you asking?
Well, you're not one of us. So, I'm not surprised at all that you don't think much of our law. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a trooper.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the... We decommission forbidden technology, making Magaland safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, but as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there. If it is really one, then he has to...
Why wouldn't...
Stealing. Stealing, of course. Bastards want nothing else but to make the... And the pit is where we throw all the bits of technology once they've had the helix removed. Worthless to us. But an outlaw? Well, they'd try and sell maggots to a corpse.
So?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger... I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The helix would be out. The law would be sat... Look, Angram's already watching me. He hears I've been near an outlaw.
What exact...
Kill him. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get... I'm certain he's up to...
I will take...
Good. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know, below the pit. You should check...
Excellent.
messing around with that gizmo, will you?
Analyzing. System error. Assistance needed. Analyzing. System error. Assistance needed. Maintenance protocol required. Eliminate. Remove. Analyzing. System error. Assistance needed.
You four? What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. U4 unit attempted return to repair station.
But instead you were found. You're lucky you haven't been dismantled for your helix. Are you able to come with me? Identify system error.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems. Defense system and weapons are offline. Primary control system impaired.
Can you repair yourself?
Analyzing. Negative. No repair possible at this location.
Yeah, that would be too easy. Status report of...
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers, known as the Pilgrim. Mission status, failed. Secondary goal. Secure data describing transmutation process of pure Elex into mana. Mission status, failed. Tertiary goal. Scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defenses. Mission status, failed.
Well, that was a success, huh?
Negative. Commanding unit status, privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission failure.
What do you need to complete this location?
Identifying. Nearest automated repair station is in North...
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status. If asked about me, state that I died in the crash. I will meet you at the repair station. Tell me more about your time.
I served in...
You mean...
Yeah, it...
You want to be like the hybrid?
Twisted? Reliant on others? The Alps stopped being... whatever it... That will do little for us. The people from the old world obviously didn't value efficiency. Just look at this wreck.
Ah, shit. Back the fuck off, alright? You don't need trouble. Just walk away and pretend you didn't find me, okay?
You're the one in trouble.
And you came here to talk, did you? You want me to talk? Well, how's this for talk? Go fuck yourself.
Why are you hanging around?
What? I can't stand here? You gonna hassle someone for just standing here? What are you, a fucking owl? So what do you want?
How is life?
Total, unmitigated, and relentless fucking joy. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to be stuck out here waiting to get eaten by raptors?
You're not happy being an outlaw?
You know, at least it was my own stupid, shitty decision to be out here. Those poor dumb pricks up there? They come out here to get eaten by raptors because some other dumb prick tells them to. If there's one thing I've learned, if you're gonna end up in this shit, it's better to make that shit yourself.